Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel Christmas Countdown, where it's morning in America, or more specifically, morning in Miami, the great city of Miami, Florida, where we have today a special limited edition drink from Monster Energy. And this is the Ultra Vice Guava. Holy smokers. I don't know if this is meant to tie in with the return of Grand Theft Auto, or I should say the return to Vice City in Grand Theft Auto, or simply an homage to all the familiar 80s tropes from Miami Vice. Miami Vice, one of the greatest television shows of all time. And this is a zero sugar Monster drink. And usually I'm complaining there's not a lot of description on the packaging, but here there's an absolute barrage of text. And I will mention before I go any further that there's 150 milligrams of caffeine in this can, for those who want to know about that. And it says here on the side, side, Miami has it all. Mind-blowing Latin energy, premier racing from NASCAR to F1, and world-class beaches with the hottest clubs right on the sand. Whether you're an over-the-top partier or an undercover crime fighter in a pastel suit, t-shirt and loafers, you gotta stay energized. From South Beach to Calle Ocho, looking good and feeling good is what it's all about. With zero sugar to weigh you down, the fresh taste of perfectly ripened guava, and our world-famous Monster Energy Island Ultra Vice Guava has you covered. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the packaging here. You can see most obviously the choice of this bluish green color. You have the standard logos on here, and you may be able to see there's a pink accent around this metallic Monster logo. And then at the bottom you have a sort of like a Tron grid, 80s computer grid. And then on either side of the main part here, you have in pink a lot of artwork. Ponderous. You've got this flamingo, palm tree, some sort of a building there. You see the water coming up. A typical Miami high-rise, more of a stylized design like you would see in an image today on the internet for the 80s. And over here on the right you've got Crockett's Ferrari there with the palm tree and sun, birds flying, imagery you would see in a synthwave video these days. Finally up here on the top, you have this garish magenta top. So let's go ahead and open this up here. Oh! God! Unbelievable. There she blows. We have a refreshingly ripe guava aroma with a metallic caffeine accent. Let's go ahead and pour this in the finest bachelor's glassware. And I'm glad to see that they have given this a special color. It's not just a standard energy drink color. You can see it's a pink flamingo sort of thing they're going for here. Invigorating carbonation for the morning. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Well, that's pretty good actually for zero sugar. It does have a strong guava flavor, and I'm not noticing any real bad zero sugar aftertaste. Very strong fresh fruit flavor. It's just like how you would have a freshly squeezed juice outdoors in Miami in the morning. It's not sweet level of a soda, but it's pretty sweet for zero sugar, and I'm not getting any regrettable aftertaste so far.
Greetings and a hearty Elon Musk salute from Willoughby, Ohio, and the Willoughby Autonomous Zone. You know, people are just greeting each other with those Elon Musk salutes. It's really catching on. And I was walking down the street, and all of a sudden, a car pulled up and the window came down, and a man said, "Excuse me, I'm Anthony Cumia, formerly one half of the shock jock duo, Opie and Anthony. The last time I saw Opie, he was in a passionate embrace with Howard Stern in a sub-basement of Hillary Clinton's pizza parlor. Unfortunately, SiriusXM got the woke mind virus and I was fired. But today I was driving from South Carolina to Tennessee, where I'm giving the keynote address at an important conference outside of Nashville. But I took a wrong turn. I was lost for a while, and then I just started following that Patriot front U-Haul van up there, and I wound up here, and I was wondering if there's any place in this town that I can get a burger with melted Swiss cheese, roasted mushrooms, and caramelized onions on a burger. And I said, "That's hot stuff." You can get that a number of different places here in Willoughby, and I recommend you stay around and check out the new Explorers and Conquerors Bar, where tonight they're going to have Depeche Mode karaoke. And Anthony Cumia said, "Depeche Mode karaoke. I don't have time, but I'm going to make time."
Well, I'm going to say I think this is probably the best Monster flavor I've had, and hopefully they'll be keeping this around for the Vice City game, which I'm already ready for with this little publication I picked up. It's even got a pull-out map of Vice City here, and lots of I think Vice City is by far the best of the Grand Theft Auto games, and it's one of the few games that occupies any space in my mind since a game made in the 90s. Certainly one of the best games of this century, and one of the very few great games of this century. But it would seem to make eminent sense to keep this drink around, not only for the launch of the game, but I think this is a drink you're going to want to be drinking and consuming during the many hours of gameplay, especially for those streamers out there. Really super fresh fruit flavor that would, along with the caffeine, would help to wake you up in the morning, even if you're not playing the video games. Very good flavor, and best of all, really no chemical taste or no terrible diet soda, zero sugar type aftertaste. They mask it pretty well, so we'll see as I keep drinking it if my opinion changes any, but So far I would put this pretty close up there with zero sugar Dr. Pepper. That's the only regularly available zero sugar drink I can think of that has no bad aftertaste, and it's almost like a real Dr. Pepper. So this is almost like a real sugar monster drink with a wonderful Miami theme and Vice City theme. Miami Vice Ultra Vice Guava. It doesn't get any higher than that. So I'm going to go ahead and, as far as zero sugar energy drinks go, this is 5 stars out of 5 all the way. So I hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time on this Christmas countdown. Bye everybody.